Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My friends brought her car over yesterday for me to have a look. It's a Hyundai i10, complaining about a hard clutch pedal. This car has one of those clutch pedal operated by cable. I looked at the car yesterday, diagnosed the car, ordered the parts, and the parts arrived today. And let me show you what's going on. So first of all, I removed this little panel here. There's a Phillips screw here that was missing. Another one here, which is here, and a 10mm bolts there. Remove the panel. The OBD port is connected there, and also the bonnet cable. It's just unclipped from there, and it comes off. Then obviously we've got plenty of room to work with now. So the clutch pedal is here, and the first thing that you're gonna notice, the amount of throw here. It's really bad. I can up to sort of like halfway, I don't feel like I'm operating the clutch whatsoever. So that was the first thing that I noticed. And then let's see if I'm gonna be able to show you there. If you see the cable, can you see the amount of rust on that cable there? It's hard to focus because you've got too many things in the way. But I think you can see at the back there the amount of rust. Let's see at the bottom there. You can see a little bit there. But basically, it's the cable, and the cable sleeve is all rusty. Regarding the cable slack, it's not a problem. I can adjust. There's plenty of thread here for me to adjust the cable. But the problem is the rust. So what I did, I removed the cable here, which I'll show you in a second. I sprayed some WD-40 and I managed to free up. But we decided to change it altogether, which is the way to go, to be honest. You can see here this little clip is rusted out, it's broken, and overall it's something that's going to come back. It needs to be replaced. So we got a new cable, and here it is, brand new cable. This is the parts number if you're interested. It's original one from Hyundai. It's definitely the way to go. Make sure the problem doesn't come back. Very easy thing to do, and a very common problem with this Hyundais, to be honest. These i10s. There we go. Lovely. So now we're gonna have to remove 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. And what we're gonna do first to give ourselves more room, we're gonna remove this air box out the way. It's 3 10mm bolts. Then we got this clamp. And the snorkel as well. That's it. Alright, so the air filter removed. Now we can see a lot better what we need to do here. So we've got those 2 nuts that to remove. So not the bracket there holding the cable. I believe it's a 10mm as well. And this one. Right, so 2 12mm nut from the firewall there. And then you got this bracket here, it's a 10mm. Then you have another 10mm bolt. It holds this kind of wire here. And then what we've got to do now is remove from the gearbox and the clutch pedal. Another thing that I thought interesting, you've got OBD port inside the car, but we also have one here in the engine. So that's quite handy. So just get underneath the car, remove the clutch cable from the gearbox. Right. Alright, so that's done. We gotta do the pedal now. Now for the clutch pedal, I have a 14mm nuts to remove, and I'm gonna remove the clutch pedal completely. It's gonna be a lot easier. So there you go, that's the nuts. I should have a bolt going through the pedal as well. The washer just fell off. There we go. And unhook the pedal, and that's it. Pedal's out. That's our cable there. Just gonna pull the cable through. That should be it. Right. Come on, mate. That should be the case. Just pull it away, really. There we go. And there it is. Now I'm trying to compare the two here to see if there's any stretch in the cable, and as you can see, I'm gonna make this level there. And if you can see, the old one is a lot longer, so I think all the rust inside obviously stretched the cable, but also you can see another difference here. You see the new one, it's got this little metal bit here, which is in the other one seems to broke off or something, so definitely needs a new cable. So I'm just gonna fit this new one now. Right, clutch cable back in position. It's got a new bracket there, the little wire holder, put it back in place, and I'll show you at the bottom now. All done at the bottom here as well. It had a missing split pin that I just put it there so to make sure it doesn't come off. Alright guys, everything back in here. Put the clutch pedal back. It feels really nice. Put the OBD port back in. The bonnet cable. So be the case to put this panel back again. Okay, so everything back in place. Clutch pedal feels really good. There's no more free throw, so you're operating the cable as it should. And another thing, before, the clutch bite was super low, you know, and now it feels quite good. So I'm gonna take the car for a drive. Right, let's take her for a drive. Clutch pedal feels really good. Let's see, clutch bite is where it should as well. Feels really nice and light, the clutch pedal. Lovely. Changing the gears. Before, it felt like I had a millimeter of clutch left. It was really weird. Super low as well, super low. As soon as you released, you know, the clutch pedal, like a millimeter, it was, you know, you already had the bite there. Was, but now it feels really good. And I think that's it, guys. This is a common problem with these cars, to be honest. The cable goes rusty. It's really simple to replace. It cost me 102 quid for the cable. It's an easy job. Any DIY can definitely do it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any comments, just leave it